TGIF, a very pleasant Friday morning to you. Meteorologist Evan Hatter here in the driver's seat for your Weather morning update presented by On Target. Not a whole lot to be concerned with so far this morning. However, we are watching a few showers trying to sneak into parts of the region and an overnight disturbance trying to work through. You see a few of those showers south of the Tennessee state line. However, not a whole lot of these are reaching the ground. A few more as you head out toward far west Kentucky. But a lot of this is either very high up, not reaching the ground. This is central Kentucky, perhaps seeing a few showers. But for the most part, outside of maybe a few areas of drizzle or sprinkles, we are dry throughout the Wobbles region this morning, which means not much in the way of traffic trouble either on the roads out there this morning. Sexton Binbuilder's Skycam overlooking Gold City this morning. You could see the sunrise on the horizon with just in those breaks in the overcast this morning. So, yeah, we're going to be dealing with at least partly to mostly cloudy skies throughout the day. It is starting to look like. However, I think our rain chances during the day outside of this morning are rather low. Later tonight, that's a different story. We could see a few showers, and even tomorrow night as well. But for the most part, we should stay mostly dry. And you could catch, like our friends in Gold City, perhaps a speck of sunshine. Lovers Lane Soccer Complex Skycam overlooking the Lovers Lane Soccer Complex, looking west from Bowling Green. The overcast is thick this morning as we work through the region. Temperatures, well, that is also a point of contention for many out there this morning. Temperatures are in the low to mid 30s. Region-wide, yet again, 34 Morgantown, and in the at the WKU Research Farm, or 33 in the north side of Bowling Green, 35 on the Warren-Barron County line, 33 in Scottsville, 36 in Franklin, 37. The warm spot this morning as you head over toward Russellville. Backing it up, you see warmer temperatures off to the west again. We'll see if we can build those in here during the day. I do expect it to be a somewhat nicer day compared to yesterday. We're watching this boundary. It looks like some sort of magic tentacle monster working its way across the midsection of the nation. Low pressure over northern Kansas will continue to drag boundaries through the region. That will bring us the opportunity for a few showers during the day, overnight, and again as we head into tomorrow night. So not a lot of precipitation, but it could dampen the doorway, at least temporarily, as we head through the next few days. Our high-resolution rapid refresh this morning showing those temperatures in the 30s to start. I think it's doing a decent job. So let's move on. We're back into the mid-40s as we break out into at least a little bit of sunshine during the morning and afternoon hours, or during the morning hours, and eventually into the afternoon. Southerly winds kick up, and that will really help us in the temperature department as we work through the day. How about mid-50s as we head towards the lunch hour, and the HRRR finally saying, oh, maybe we do get into the 60s today. And they do typically underestimate some of the warmth out of southerly winds, so I wouldn't be shocked if we ran into maybe a middle 60 degree reading or two as we work through the day today. We hold steady as we head past dark. You see those temperatures staying in the 50s with those cooler temperatures off to the north as one of those boundaries tries to sink into the region. That'll kick off a few showers overnight. We end up with a low in the 40s as we head into the overnight hours. We'll try to improve tomorrow, but you notice the HRRR says, how about lower 50s? Thanks to that boundary pushing on through. So something to watch. And into the overnight, we're back down into the 40s and eventually the 30s as we wake up on our Sunday morning. But once we get towards Sunday, the sun shines back, and so is the warm air. Precipitation chances as we work through the next couple of days. You see, as we work through today, let's go back and work through today. You'll see a few of those showers. It's kind of doing a pretty good job nailing that band over central Kentucky. So what does it have in store for us later? Maybe some drizzle during the afternoon. No big deal. But as one of those little frontal boundaries works on through the region late tonight, that's when we could see a shower or two as we work through the morning hours. I think a lot of the early morning hours, I think a lot of those are going to be directed towards central Kentucky. But keep an eye out, especially if you have to be up early on Saturday. Excuse me. Up early on Saturday morning. Up early this morning, I'll tell you what. we're going to continue to see drier skies as we head towards the middle and end of our Saturday. As we set the clocks forward before we head to bed on Saturday night, we're going to watch more showers try to sneak up in here. This system stays mostly to our south. We have dry air in place. I don't think these showers late Saturday night into early Sunday make a huge difference into the region, but it is something we'll watch, because other than that, we're in pretty good shape as we head into Sunday and Monday. Temperature-wise, you bet. We talked about the temperatures today as we head into Sunday, warming it up again back into the middle 50s, and then look at this, 30s Monday morning, and then we rocket into the 60s, 40s overnight. We rocket into the mid and upper 60s, and I think we talked about how models typically don't handle southwest flow very well, that warming return flow. I think we'll be in the 70s as we head into the day on Tuesday, and we'll do the whole thing again as we head into Wednesday and even Thursday throughout the region. However, heading towards the middle and end of next week, that is where we have to keep an eye on the potential for some showers and thunderstorms trying to return to the forecast. We've earned a dry period, and I think we've got it through at least midweek, so overall a dry period. Some showers here and there, but no big systems, at least until we head towards the middle of next week. This is this morning's run of the GFS, our American Global Model, and you see it tries to build high pressure into the region. That'll keep us on the warm side. Tries to develop a low pressure. Now, there is still significant difference between the GFS and the Euro about this little low pressure here on Wednesday into Thursday. The GFS has not been bullish with this, so the potential is there for some showers and thunderstorms, but still some time to iron this out. Same thing as we head into the early parts of the late parts of next week and into the weekend. Look at the date. This is the 14th. This is a week from today. And the GFS continues to show a tremendously strong low pressure trying to develop across the nation's midsection. 974 millibars is quite strong as we head into next Saturday morning. But as it continues to occlude and move up into the northern reaches of the United States, it could still trigger some showers and thunderstorms working into the region. This is next Saturday afternoon and into Saturday evening. There's still a lot of time for this to cook. So don't take this as the gospel, but the guidance is showing the potential out there by next Friday and into Saturday with the potential for some scattered showers and thunderstorms. Can't rule out a strong storm or two. It's a little early to tell about widespread severe weather and the main threats, but it is something to keep in the back of your mind as we head through the next week or so. Things turning more active as we head towards the middle and end of next week. I will say the GFS is a little bit more trending now toward the European model, which is taking that upper low, that big strong low, way up to the north. So it's something we'll continue to watch. Next 6-day weather forecast into the low 60s today. Cooling off slightly over the weekend into the middle and upper 50s as we head towards our Saturday and Sunday. Then next week, the warming trend is on mid-60s during the day on Monday. How about low to mid-70s on Tuesday and on Wednesday again? Though we will watch the shower chances go up as we head towards late Wednesday night into the early hours of next Thursday, with those lows getting back into the lower 50s. As we start the weekend in the 30s, we'll get to the middle of next week with those lows in the 50s. Not too bad out there. That'll do it for me this morning. Once we talk about the statewide tornado drill, it is this morning, 9:07 a.m., so don't be surprised if you hear the sirens outside the cows, your weather radio goes off, your TV, if you have it on, goes off with the emergency alert system, because we are practicing as part of Severe Weather Awareness Week in the state of Kentucky. Make sure you know where to go should the darkening skies threaten with the statewide tornado drill again today. 9:07 a.m. is when we'll expect that drill to occur. So make sure you're practicing your tornado safety precautions as we head into our severe weather season this spring. That should do it for me this morning. Meteorologist Evan Hatter with a check of your forecast on this Friday morning, presented by On Target. Have a